to learn about three different terminologies. You have to learn about three different terminologies. What are they? So they are your IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. They are your IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. What is it? What is the meaning of IaaS here? What is the meaning of PaaS here? And what is the meaning of SaaS here? So what are the terminologies, guys? We have IaaS, which represents infrastructure as a service. I have PaaS here, which is platform as a service. I have SaaS, which is software as a service. This is one of your important interview question, guys. In an interview panel, people will ask you, okay, you are using this service, right? So what kind of a service is this? Is this service belongs to SaaS, PaaS, or it's a IaaS? What is your recommendation to go with? Which category you are favor and why? What is the question, guys? They will ask you. They will give you one service. They'll say like, okay, this is my storage account. Tell me what service is this? You will say like, okay, this belongs to my PaaS service. Now they will ask you why. What is the use case? Why we call the service as a PaaS? Now you have to explain them. When you will explain, when you know it, what it is, then you will explain. If you don't know, then what you'll explain? Not only that, but also when you start growing in an organization, let's say like you are having a 10 years, 15 years of experience, then ideally you will be attending meetings with your manager, with your higher management, or with your senior management. You'll be having a meetings where people, since you are having a good experience in the technical, they'll call you and they will say like, okay, man, Sean, we are planning to go with a cloud and these are all the services. So what do you recommend out of this? Shall we go with the PaaS platform or shall we go with IaaS platform? So how do you feel it? So where we fit better? That's it, gone. The moment you don't know about the terminologies, then you will simply give up, because you cannot learn it on the fly. IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, in a matter of 2 or 3 minutes, you cannot learn it. Even if you Google it out, you will not understand. Now tell me, guys, any one of you in the class, are you guys are familiar what is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS are doing in the market, in the cloud? Any better examples? What is IaaS?
Providing servers like in AWS EC2 is like IaaS.
In AWS, it is what, Suraj?
EC2 servers, infrastructure.
EC2 server. Good. That is an EC2 server. What is it? Is it coming under PaaS? Will it comes under IaaS? Or it is a SaaS product? What is it?
IaaS.
I think it IaaS.
It's a IaaS part. Now then why you have to go with IaaS?
If we want only servers like cloud managed servers only, then we'll be using IaaS. In that, we'll be installing our applications and everything.
In that case, who will maintain the hardware?
Cloud will be maintaining the cloud service.
Very nice. So that is important. So whenever I feel like I don't need to maintain and manage the hardware related things, where I don't want to go with the physical environment, then I can go with the virtual environment, where if I go to the cloud will provide me a service called a EC2. In case of AWS, if it is a Azure, then he will provide me virtual machine, which is my infrastructure as a service component. Right? Now, how about PaaS platforms, guys?
The database and
platforms?
databases.
Very nice. Good. How about SaaS platforms? SaaS platforms?
Completely this Azure Kubernetes Service and completely managed by cloud.
That also your PaaS platform only, Azure Kubernetes Services, because your application going to get hosted over there. You will be going ahead and hosting your application over there. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the participation. It helps a lot. You have almost answered this one. Good one. Anyone else would like to try it, guys?
It will
Anyone would
be
agree,
like
right?
Google.
So
How we
what
use
is the
Google.com.
Google. Good one.
Chatbots,
okay? So I have
ChatGPT.
one question. So for regarding Teams and Outlook, which we are using for Microsoft, so where it will comes in which category?
In a Teams and your Outlook or your Office 365, they comes under SaaS category.
SaaS.
They comes under SaaS category. Now, why they are coming under SaaS category, guys? This was the
We are
question, right?
simply using it. That's why.
Your Netflix. Are you developing any code for Netflix?
No.
Amazon Prime, at least.
No.
Let's say like Uber.
No.
Okay, at least Ola.
No.
Zomato.
No.
Okay, finally Swiggy. Many developers who are
No.
contributing the code? No. So for
No.
all these things, answer is no, right, guys? But end of the day, who is consuming it? Aren't you consuming these
We.
applications? Of course, you guys are consuming it. Anyone is there, guys, in this month who didn't order from Zomato? Raise your hands who didn't order the food from Zomato. Including me. I also order food from outside. Right? So we all use the services. But we should be knowing which service is what. Okay? Good. So these are all the small examples, guys. Let's say chit chat on this part. Let's come to the reality. On the ground, if you guys are really planning to work with your Azure platform, then or AWS platform, whatever it is, anyhow you are going to become a multi-cloud DevOps engineers. So whatever the platform it is, you will be ready. But whenever you are using a common terminology called a cloud, you should be knowing the major difference between IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Now let's take a simple example. We will start with the biryani and then we will end up with our IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. So then only you are going to understand. Guys, one thing I would like to highlight with everyone. Okay. So the point which I would like to highlight is like, whenever we are discussing any topic in a class, okay, try to come back with the answers. Whatever the topic it is, whatever the question which it might be, right? I might be asking sometimes silly questions. You might be feeling, how come this guy is asking such a silly question? He already knows it, right? Why still again he asks? And there might be some complicated questions, like how I have asked what is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. So here, what happens? So there are two things, guys. The active participation, not only for this class, guys. Everywhere, wherever you go, whenever you are getting an opportunity of answering something which you know, take that opportunity, grab it. Now, what is the benefit that you guys are going to get out of it? Benefit is quite simple. Imagine like you guys are so confident in the class, and for every question you guys are giving the answer. Now, in front of 30-40 people you are giving the answer, which means like your confidence level will slowly increase day by day, day by day, day by day, day by day. What happens, guys? You will be strong enough to give an answer. Now there is a small glitch here. Students generally, when they come and they attend the classes, they might be thinking, hey, why I should answer, man? I know this answer and all, let him speak or let other guy will speak. So this is the problem with the student mind. So now same student, when he go to the interview, since that guy he didn't spoke anything in the class, when that guy is sitting in an interview panel, there also he will be sitting ideal only. Even though he know the answer, he can't speak. So whenever you guys are doing active participation in the class, it is your preparation for your interviews. Now, second point that you need to be clear here is like, whenever you guys are answering any question, if the answer is right, you will be getting super confidence. And that confidence, even if I'm giving you 1 lakh, you will not feel it. Because that confidence, you should be building it. Now, when you are answering any question, if the answer is right, then what will happen? Then you'll become so confident. Now, there is a second thing. Sir, why is there always you're talking about confidence and all? Answers good and all. I don't know the answer, sir. I know something I told, but it is a wrong answer. See, in front of everyone, I told the wrong answer, sir. In front of everyone, I told the wrong answer. Right? So now this is a positive thing that which you need to remember, guys. Sir, how come this becomes a positive, sir? In front of everyone, I told wrong. So since you have told wrong in front of everyone in your entire career, you will never do the same mistake. So active participations in the class will help you a lot. And moreover, since this is an online class, you guys never see your faces each other. So who is thinking about you? Who is, going to talk about you? Who is going to bear you in the class? It doesn't matter for you. What matters is like you are coming for learning subject. Learn it to the core, gain good confidence, go to the market, gain a job with a handful salary. This is your estimated target that you need to have it. So starting from today, I'll be expecting participations from you guys. Make sure that you guys are participating, interact with me more, grab the knowledge more, ask more doubts, try to gain as much knowledge as possible. Okay, so you should be ready for squeezing the knowledge from me with all the questions, all the doubts, whatever you have, everything you have to get it clarified in the class itself. Okay.